Yo, what's up? It's your boy Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. Legends never die, they stay in our hearts. If you want to support us, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also you can come down here and hit the join button under the video or in our channel section. And you can also join our Patreon, patreon.com/currency365. And we also have Cash App and also PayPal for supports if you want to sow some seeds. Peace out. God bless. Enjoy the video and keep the movement going. Legends. Bye. All right, all right. Welcome back to Currency 365. Hope you guys are doing well. LUNC community, USTC community, repay community, that is, right? So hope you guys are enjoying the week. It's February, so it's love month and Valentine's Day. When is Valentine's Day? February 14th? That's when you guys celebrate that stuff. Okay, so it's around the corner. I get it. I see all these. I see all these. I was like, what's up with all these balloons and I was like, oh yeah, it's Valentine's Day is coming up. Okay. All right. All right. Love is in the air, I guess. Not in this community though. Yeah. Off with their heads. That's this community. This community is off with their heads, right? You know, there's no love in this community. This community is attacking each other like crazy right now. Are you guys watching the tweets that are going on social? It's crazy, crazy what's happening right now in the Luna Classic community. Absolutely insane. The back and forth fighting, the accusations against each other, and this person wants to take over the chain. These people do, and all these. And I'm saying to myself like, this is what I warned people about back in the summer when I made the video. Of course, it's deleted now because of my. Well, it's not really deleted. My channel was terminated, right? So, but the 365 channel, but it's all the videos are still there. It's just they got to reinstate it. That's all it is, right? So at some point it will come back, right? If somebody takes over YouTube and allows for free speech and stuff, then they'll come back. But either way, and if it doesn't, it doesn't, right? But you guys, some of you guys, a lot of you guys remember the video. The Lung community remembers the video, and a whole bunch of people remember that video because I think it did a lot of views. And it was about that the Lung community was, it was going to be overtaken by March. We have until March, before the tank, the chain is overtaken, and they tried to overtake the chain, as you guys can see, right? So, and they're still going to try. They're still trying right now, right? So, there's a bunch of people that are trying to overtake the chain, and some of them got caught. And so when they got caught, they redelegated to other validators, right? And so they got caught, and so they got weakened, right? But that doesn't mean that they're going to stop, right? So some people are still uh, talking behind the scenes with many other people to overtake the chain and kill this chain, and then have Luna 2.0 the big dog, right? Because they don't like that LUNC is around with Luna 2.0. And they want Luna 2.0 to be by itself with no LUNC and no USTC, right? So they want just Luna 2.0, and then maybe down the road a UST 2.0 coin or whatever, and that's it. They don't like LUNC because they lost a lot of money in LUNC, so they're just draining it through staking, right? And so they're just collecting the rewards. They don't want to repay, they don't want to do anything. They just want to waste lunks. They want to waste the money on just want to waste the community pool, the oracle pool. They want to drain everything. And you saw it in their actions, right? You saw in the actions of some of these validators where they took the commissions and they didn't use it to repeg USTC. That would have been the easiest thing to do, right? Take your commissions and repeg USTC. Nope, they took the commissions and they pumped other tokens, right? And so that's what they were doing. And you know, instead of repegging USTC, they pumped out a token. Now, I can understand if you pump other tokens and then come back and then buy up all the USTC for repay. That's a good strategy, by the way, right? You get liquidity, you pump another token with your liquidity, right? And then you come back now that your token's worth $50 million or 100 million dollars because you're pumping liquidity into it, and then you come back and then you buy up all the USTC for repay. That's a perfect strategy, matter of fact. I'm surprised nobody else has done that, right? And but that's not what they did because they don't want USTC to repeg. They don't want LUNC to be successful. They want to take it over and destroy it. So what they did was they just went in and they took liquidity out of LUNC and then they went in and pumped other tokens and then they cashed out and crashed the other tokens on all the investors and shut it down, right? And then they shut the whole operations down and they all walk away with 40-50 million dollars and they're like screw everybody, right? And so they've already shown, a lot of these people have shown who they are, and many people still don't care. you know Many people still don't care. They keep showing you who they are, and a lot of y'all don't even care, right? It's like, yeah, we're still going to support them, we're still validating with them and everything. So it is what it is. Nothing I can do about that. People gonna be themselves, man. People gonna be them. People have to learn on their own. Apparently, even though you lead the way and you show them the way, they don't care. They wanna make the mistakes on their own, even though they don't have to, right? Okay, so we have the compulsory or whatever it's called, um, KYC, and it's not passing still. So it's not being doxed. It's not doxing them to yourselves or anything. It's just KYC apparently. So we're still waiting on All Knows. All Knows isn't going to vote till to the end. He only votes at the end, so he's going to wait to see what they do here. And All Knows, if All Knows votes yes, it passes, right? So I mean that's clear as day, right? So okay, so we're almost there to passing. It's almost passing. So it's almost passing, but it's not, right? So I don't know what Brad voted. I'm not sure which way Brad voted. I'm not because he didn't vote abstain because he has 3 billion tokens, and it's only 1 billion tokens. There's only 1.9 billion tokens in abstain. So Brad didn't vote abstain. So I don't even know if Brad even voted yet. So I'm not sure, right? So I guess he'll let me know either on Twitter or Telegram. I don't even know which way to vote. I think I think I think the fact that the guys that people are calling out to being traitors and people who want to take over the chain and stay in hiding have voted no with veto and no, then Brad should be voting yes, right? Just the mere fact of that. Now, I don't know anything about this KYC and how it's going to operate with a third party. It's not doxing yourself or anything like that, but it's a third party KYC for a higher security and things like that. But the fact that all of the people that have been being called out for wanting to take over the chain, harm the chain, and not reveal who they are all voting no with veto and no, then Brad should be voting yes just on that fact alone. The proposal might not be that good of a proposal, might be written incorrectly or needs to be updated or whatever the case may be. The fact that people that are trying to take over the chain are the ones and all the bad actors that people are calling out are all voting no and no with veto. That's a signal to vote. That's a signal that you should be voting yes, right? and so what I mean. I think that's your signal right there. But I'm not Brad, so I don't know what Brad's gonna do. I know some of you guys think I'm Brad, but I'm not Brad, so I don't know what Brad's gonna do. All right, so um. It's crazy how I've said that 9,000 times and people are still talking to Brad and pretend and saying, "Oh, I thought you were currency." How is that even possible? Right? As many times as I said, I'm not Brad, guys. Brad is in a Telegram group at Burn Tokens, and he's his own man, and he has his own job. And I don't even work, guys. I don't have a job, right? So he has his own job, family. He got promoted when he created the Burn It All Validator. He got promoted at a new job. God blessed him with a new job, and for starting the Burn It All Validator, and God promoted him, and so he got into a new job, a new career. I don't know what he does. I don't know anything about him. You know what I mean? So he works. He tells you he works in the Telegram group. I don't work, guys. I haven't worked. I haven't had a job in over 8 years. So I don't understand how you guys can keep thinking I'm Brad. And then you talk to Brad, and then he said, "Oh, I thought you were currency." This is unbelievable. Like, you watch my videos, and every freaking video I'm telling you I'm not Brad, and yet you're messaging Brad and saying, "Hey, I thought you were currency." Or I thought currency was lying. Why would I lie to Kingdom people? Why would I do that? And if I did lie like that, wouldn't Prophet of Solomon and other prophetic people like TCN call me out? I mean, they can see in the spirit realm, right? Like, why would I do something like that? Well, especially knowing that I got prophetic people that can see in the spirit realm, and they will call me out as quick as day. You know, so that's just ridiculous, guys. If I was Brad, I would, and I was lying to you, Prophet and them would have been like, yeah, he Brad. Well, I don't know why he lying to y'all. They would have been said that. So anyways, I thought that was funny. You guys are silly, man. This community is silly, man. It's a soap opera, man. Sometimes it's cool and it's fun, and sometimes it's downright just sickening what people are doing, right? And then Genuine Labs. I don't have any problem with Genuine. I don't know why people keep thinking I have a problem with Genuine. I don't know these people. People are saying they're doing a great job, and so okay, that's fine. The only thing I had a problem with is the wordage, right? And it's passing, so the community wants it to pass. They're going to get paid, okay? So that's fine. I don't have no problem with them getting paid if the community wants them to get paid. The problem I have is this progress and testing, and that's the problem. It's not completion. And now that they're going to get paid 160 million lung tokens, okay, expect the price of lung to dump, right? And it's probably dumping already. So the fact that they're going to get paid 160 million lung tokens and for testing and progress is the problem I have, right? I don't have a problem with them. I have a problem with the wording, right? If it said completion, and here's our report on our completion of everything that we've done, that's a different story. So now let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And like I said, let's see what happens when they get their money. Let's see what happens, because today it's over. Today, in the next 4 hours, it's over. As I'm doing this video, we got 4 hours left before this thing passes, and then let's see if people are lining up with proposals to want to get money as well for testing this and testing that. Oh yeah, I was working on the IBC for 2 weeks here. Here's my progress report, and yeah, I would like 3 grand. You know. So let's see if we get a bunch of those proposals over the next 60 days, 90 days. We get a bunch of proposals of people just testing and progress and wanting money, and you can point back to this one if that happens, right? And so that's that's gonna be that's not gonna be good for us, right? And especially our community pool, which we're trying to grow, and now it's gonna be constantly dumped because people are putting up proposals for testing and progress and not completions. So we'll see how that plays out. I know you guys can vote no on it, but the problem with voting no on it, if you pass that one, why wouldn't those people be able to get money, $1,000, $3,000 for testing in progress if you voted for that one? And that's going to be the problem. So they're going to say, oh, wait a minute, you voted yes on that one. Here's our progress in testing. Why can't we get money? Why can't we get $3,000 for the work that we've done, right? Now you open up Pandora's box on that. Okay, so yeah, the price is down, and markets are down 1%. Solana's blockchain was halted or down or something. I don't know what happened to it. It always goes down every once a year. It goes down. It used to go down every freaking 3 months. Now it goes down about once a year. So and I really believe that Solana was about to break that 100, and they're trying to keep it under 100, and so they're going to try to do anything they can to keep it under 100. Last time it was Bitcoin dumping or something like that, and then Solana had to pull back, and then now Solana looking like it's about to go over 100, and now the chain is down again, for the first time in a while actually. I don't even think the chain was down in 2023. I think they ran all 2023 without having the chain down, so now the chain's down again. So, um, but yeah, they're trying to. I think the powers that be are trying to keep Solana under $100. They know that if this thing breaks out, it's gonna head towards 500, $1,000, and they don't want it to go yet. They want it to just sit here and so that they can accumulate as much as they can possibly get their hands on before they send it up, before it goes higher. So I think that's what's happening with Solana, but who knows? If I was Solana and I thought that was the case, I would come out with some type of buyback. I would do like a $10 million buyback on just to piss them off and pump the freak out of the price, right? Solana price would skyrocket. They came out, the dev teams came out and said, we're doing we're doing a $10 million buyback or $100 million buyback on Solana over the next 3 years. That thing would skyrocket into the pennies. Shorts would have to cover like crazy. Okay, but here's Terra Luna Classic. We're down. Everything's down. Look at the volume, down 60%. So, yikes. Okay. Now is a lot of that the bad actors that, I don't know. Can you imagine if the bad actors actually win and then that KYC doesn't pass? So that would be really interesting, right? The bad actors would be celebrating that they know that the KYC didn't pass, So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. All the bad actors that people say are bad actors voted no and no a veto. So they're showing you who they are. You know what I mean? So let's see what All Knows does. Because if All Knows votes no and veto, then we know All Knows is not a bad act. I mean, look, All Knows is one of the best. They are the number one nodes in the world. Okay, so we know they're not bad actors because then they wouldn't be number one in the world and running nodes and stuff. But it doesn't mean that they can't have they can't have negative and you know I don't even know how to say it, nefarious ways with Lunk and this chain. So let's just wait and see what All Knows does because they're going to be the deciding factor. Um, so All Nodes, if you're watching it, which you are watching this video because you watch a lot of my videos, All Nodes, it's up to you, right? The bad actors, the people that have been called out for being bad actors on this chain, have all voted no with veto and no. They showed us who they really are, right, on the KYC. So if you go that way, then people will know who you are, right? So if you go the way of the good people and the good people on the chain that have voted yes, right, or abstain, right, then maybe you vote abstain, and you stay out of it. But then that's saying, wait a minute, all the bad actors have voted no and no with veto. So not one of the bad actors that people have called out over the last 2 weeks voted yes or abstained. They all voted no with veto. Most of them all voted no with veto. So it's pretty interesting. So if I'm All Knows, I'm looking at them. Oh, these guys they really showed who they showed the true colors, right? And so they don't want to have to go to a third party and do KYC with a third party, to reveal who they really are and their nefarious ways. I mean, Lung Dao voted no video and said, "Well, if I vote yes, this will ruin my takeover of the chain." What I mean? I know they're playing around, but they're not actually playing around. You know what I mean? So they're playing around, but they're not really playing around, right? So that is the goal for many of these people that are linked to Lunk Dow and all these people and Moon Rabbit and stuff. Their goal is to take over the chain. I've been saying that for how long now, right? So let's see what All Knows does. All Knows is gonna be the deciding factor on the KYC then. All right, so Luna 2.0 is down 3% here, and back to the dungeon, right? So it looked like things were going up yesterday, and then all of a sudden we're back down. The charts yesterday on Patreon looked bullish, right? And then now we're back down to the downside again. So, and that's because of Solana. I think everything went to the downside with Solana's blockchain. Solana's blockchain, when it goes down, and they were in the top, they were like at number 50 or number 60 or 70. It didn't matter to the crypto market. Now you're a top five coin, like your chain goes down, like it matters. You know what I mean? Like you're gonna affect everybody else, right? To the downside. So Solana can't afford to have his chain go down because you're sitting at number five. You know what I mean? Like you know, like you can't have that, right? If you were sitting at number 50, no one would give a crap. But when you're a top five coin, your chain can't go down like that, and it will affect everybody else because your market cap is so massive. $41 billion market, now it's 40 billion market cap. So you know what I mean? Okay, anyways, Jupiter's down, everything on Solana's probably down because of the chain. Hopefully the chain is back up as I'm talking right now. So anyways, 46 million there, 47 million there on the, let me put that back. Okay, 47 million, and then here on USTC Burns is 19,000. Let's go to the community pool. Community pool to the upside still. Nice. Let's go to the stats. Check what's going on. 811 million came in. Good. People are staking. That's good. And then we have DF Lunk leading the way on Lunk Burns there. And LunaClassicLabs.com has the most, and Luna and Lunk Live also with the most delegators there. So a lot of the people that people are saying are good for the chain are getting a lot of the validators now, right? And you can see Jesus Lord 2 continue to get a lot of the validators that people are dumping Jesus Lord 1 to come in there. Vegas down big, and Stake been down big. People don't like that Stake been voted no with veto. Moon Rabbit down, Happy Caddy Crypto's down. That's interesting. He's the one that called a lot of these people out and gave the proof on these people, and he's actually down. So somebody's punishing him for calling these people out, I guess. Vegas Node, okay, 300 and okay. So somebody went from Vegas to Lunk Live, okay. And an Interstellar Lounge missing 297 signatures yesterday. Wow, and an Hexagon also missing a bunch of signatures as well. That's interesting. And they both voted no. I think both of them voted no with veto. So I think on the KYC proposal. Okay, so you guys can see how Jesus Lord is being, y'all. I don't know what I wonder what Christopher is thinking about this right now. All that hard work and now is just being destroyed. Yeah, y'all about to drop significantly here. God, what are y'all doing to Christopher's? Why y'all doing that to Christopher, man? Yeah, Anyways, this is what it is. He's the one that created the two. He had to know that might happen. Even though he probably told people stay here, keep supporting this one, and then use fresh funds to buy to go into the number two. People aren't gonna listen. People don't listen people don't listen for anything. So everybody's bailing out of the one and they're going into the two. And then they're weakening the one, and then they're like, why can we pass the 1.5%? It didn't pass again. Well, if you guys don't drop my freaking Jesus Lord Validator 1 all the way down to freaking 20, maybe we would have passed. You know? Oh, that's funny. Um, yeah. Anyways, okay. So there's Jesus Lord 2 at 2 billion and rising, right? Because everybody's dumping out of one and going into the two. So unfortunately, so they're using fresh funds. That's what they're doing. Luna Survivor. Nice to see you here. All right, that's it, guys. Peace out. God bless. Hope you guys are doing well. This chain is BitCat. That's funny. This chain is something else. Anyways, more saga, more drama. Check out the tweets on Lunk. It's entertaining, right? It's entertaining, but it's kind of sad at the same time. But then there's some good moments and there's some really sad moments, and because of all of the bickering and the ups and downs on this chain, we can't really get anything done, you know, because so we have to we gotta wait it out, I guess. Let's wait it out. Peace out, God bless, and I'll see you guys in the